Hi everyone, are you ready to make a monster? So these are the papers you're gonna need to make your monster. And we're not gonna use all of them today. The two that we're gonna set aside are the white circles. So don't lose these, put them somewhere really, really safe. And we're gonna come back to these when we get together for class. What you're going to need today is, to start with, your big up and down rectangular piece of paper, and we want to put that right in front of us. This is called portrait position. If it was sideways like this, it'd be called landscape. So please put it portrait style, because I guess in a way we're making a portrait of a monster. Then you've got a rectangle that is exactly half the size. It fits half at the bottom or half at the top. And you get to decide where you want to put this. So if you want it at the top, it's going to go behind the eyes. If you want it on the bottom, it's going to go behind the mouth. So decide where you want to put that. You are also going to need today your two stripes and your one piece of black paper. That's a small rectangle. You only need one of these. There might be a second one. It's for a different project. Okay, put this off to the side for now and these off to the side for now. We just need this and our glue. So I'm going to glue this rectangle right here, but since it's just sitting right here, I'm going to put a small amount of glue. See how that's a skinny, skinny line? I don't need it to be really thick. I can just do an X marks the spot. That's all you need. I'm gonna flip this over, kiss the corners. That means line up the corners. Do you see how I totally missed that when I flipped it over? And that's actually okay because it spread the glue out some. So I don't mind when that happens at all. All right, I've got it glued onto the bottom. Now I'm gonna take these guys, and these are so conveniently cut so that they go just like this. You can put them lined up next to each other. You could put them so they're spaced out across from each other like this, like an equal sign. I'm gonna put the blue one at the top, or the bottom, and the green one at the top. Okay, same idea with the gluing. Stay about a ½ inch away from the edge, and that way when you flip it over, it does not squish everywhere. So glue those on now. Boop. This is nice, you didn't have to do any cutting for this part. Well, if you're bummed that you didn't do any cutting, get ready because you are about to. Here we go. Okay, cool. So that's done for right now. I'm actually just gonna let this kind of sit off here to the side. And I've got my black piece of paper. Now, in order for you to see this a little bit better, I'm gonna put a colored piece of paper behind it just so it's not black on black. Here we go. Okay, you need your pencil for this. You have your pencil? We are gonna make a big mouth, like a big, silly mouth. So let's zoom in here, and I want you to go all the way from the corner, down to the bottom, all the way back up, and across. How big of a mouth can you make? And what shape of a mouth do you want to make? Let's think about this. We could make a mouth that looks like this, right? Or we could make a mouth that's going, what? Whoa! And maybe use a scrap later and you could put a tongue in there. You know, that'd be kind of fun. You could make a mouth that's just a big, giant rectangle. So you might just cut the corners and curve the corners of the paper. You could do that. So think about what shape you want your mouth to be. Some of these can turn upside down too. So you might make this, but then you flip them upside down and you think, oh yeah, look, it totally changes the personality of the monster when I use the mouth differently. So we'll do that with the mouth. Okay, I'm gonna make a big, happy, crazy mouth like this. I'm gonna draw as close to the edges as I can. I'm gonna have some fun with this. Remember, the bigger the better. We're gonna put some teeth in this later too. All right, I have my mouth. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Why don't you guys draw your mouth? Remember, if you mess up on the first side, you can just flip it over. You could do it again on the other side. If you're really happy with the way your first mouth turns out, then I highly suggest putting the glue on the side that you had your pencil lines on. And that way, when you flip it over, it's just pure, clean black. Just perfect for your monster. So let's go back now to our monster. Here we go. We've got this guy. We are gonna make a big old mouth for him. And it doesn't have to be even, does it? It could be off to the side. I mean, we're having fun with this guy. So what was the rule with the glue? Do you remember? Just a dab will do, you guys. Just a dot, not a lot. There's so many fun sayings that we can have with the glue. But really it comes down to don't use a lot and it will glue easier and dry faster and not leave a big mess. If you put a ton of glue on that, think of how long it's gonna take to dry. Ugh, that'd be so annoying. Oh, there's your monster. Okay, when we get together later, we are going to have fun making the eyes. You're going to need some things to trace some colors, and we're gonna use colored paper from our pack. So you're gonna want your pack with you, and you're gonna want something like a glass where you can trace a circle onto colored paper of your choice to help with the production of these eyes when we get together. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.